Peace YouTube, this is FleurBrun coming to you today for another exciting discussion. Check on in. Check on in. I'm going to come in quickly. I promised I would come in today. Check on in. I'm sorry. I know a few people are checking in quickly. I want to make sure this is my third day. I don't even know if anyone's in here. There we go. There we go. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the east, the west, the north, and the south. Check on in. IG is already checked. I've already checked in with IG. So peace to the Cypher crew who's always representing in the house, and peace to the IG crew who just got me a little earlier. So this is my third day of my Nano Waterfast. It's been successful, and after I do this, I'll probably be snuggled in bed after this. But I had to come to you, family, because we're in the precipice of something maybe even bigger than I anticipated. So check on in. This isn't going to be a long-winded video because there was much I need to tell you, but in and itself, it will be short and sweet and to the point. Which is rare. So, and big up to all those who are joining me for this water fast. Big up to everyone who's decided to fast with me. This is our third day. Some of you it's your second, some of it's your first. So if you're feeling fabulous, like I was saying to everyone on IG, I feel amazing. My feed, I feel amazing. I think the first day was probably the toughest day of all days, but other than that, it's been going beautifully. So I appreciate the fast and all that it decided to join me for the fast. So check on in. So I want to get into this fairly quickly. Tomorrow is an event of many sorts. And what's interesting about this event, which I think is really telling, hold on, sorry, it's also for those who are fasting from Nano, you know that we're going wireless with our braziers. So big up to all the niestas who decided to free the girls and, go wireless in their braziers to, kick off also a fast of all the metals on us. Hey, Yazzie. Yazzie C. So tomorrow is, I'm anticipating a big day, and it's very interesting because something has happened. A couple things are culminating, and I want to kind of break you down on what I'm talking about. Okay, so today I was in, let me just say this. Kiki, who was on the show, big up to Kiki, who was on our show a couple weeks ago. Phenomenal C-star, so wonderful with the way that her mind is able to put pieces of the puzzle together. She's amazing. Kiki had, and I've been, kikiing over the last couple of weeks. Also, she's a triple Sag, so you already know it's fire in the yard. And, she's come up with some wonderful revelations, but what's added to that is the things that already were in sync to what may occur tomorrow. So listen, this morning I woke up, it was the third day of fast, and I got a reminder on my phone that the rainbow event is happening tomorrow. Thinking to myself, I didn't put that in my phone. Where is that coming from? So I looked again. I was like, a rainbow event? Did I? And I said, it's not March. My thought was it was happening in March. So I thought to myself, why am I getting a reminder for tomorrow for a rainbow event? Now, mind you, there were some revelations made by Kiki on the memorial of Nipsey. So it's all intertwined here. So I'm going to read a little bit of what has been surmised by myself and Kiki, and we're going to bring in some amazing revelations that might be relative tomorrow. And remember, for those who got a little bit of a hint, okay, let me give you a hint. Tomorrow is an 11th, okay? And if you remember, quite a few months ago, FleurBrun gave you a hint on a day, a Thursday. That's all I'll say, if you remember. This is maybe 6 months ago, okay? So it's interesting that I have a reminder on my phone that I don't remember putting there. It could be, remember I jumped timelines, so it could be the version of the timeline, maybe the FleurBrun from the other timeline. You remember that? Maybe the FleurBrun from the other timeline. Put that in my reminder, her reminder, and I jumped timelines and I went into her reality. Okay, we're big up to all those watching OA. It's so relative. Anyway, so listen, we've got some tied in information here. I don't know how relative it is. Everything is usually relative, but let me get into information. So tomorrow is the 11th. Tomorrow is also Nipsey's memorial, which is being held at the Staples in California. How is this relative? I'm about to get into that. Also, I got a reminder that an event, a rainbow event on my phone, and I don't remember ever putting it there, is also underway tomorrow. Could this all be tied in? Let's bring in the intel. So I want to read it verbatim because I have some information here. So be patient with me because I'm reading a lot of it because I want to make sure I give it to you. A lot of you say that I'm all off and I never stay on point. So I'm actually giving you the information. I know. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm reading this to you. All right. So listen to this, family, because you know I'm on a nano fast. So this is all intertwined. And again, a lot of this is shared by our own C-star, wonderful, masterful mind of Kiki. Big up to Kiki, who is on the other side of the world right now and is bringing that hot fire intel straight from the ether. So top funded nano companies are Oxford, Nanopore, and Illumina. Now, remember we talked about all these sparkles coming on us, remember? And that's why I decided to do this fast, this nano fast. And interesting enough, I started to do a fast on the precipice of perhaps an event, okay? Okay, so listen, the top funded nanotech companies are Oxford, Nanopore, and Lumina. Is the matrix trolling us? Okay, they do genetic testing and editing. Synthetic biology, and Illumina also has another venture called Grail, which develops a liquid biopsy universal blood test to identify cancer in certain free patient and symptom-free patients. Grail is also funded by the founders. Listen, family, it gets a little more interesting here. Stay with me. Grail is also funded by the founders of Microsoft, Amazon, who recently invested in vegan burgers. Now, listen, if you don't tie your laces and see the correlation here with all these diabolical beings all of a sudden being interested in veganism, and now they've made an investment in vegan burgers. Okay, so vegan burgers. This is Microsoft, the founders of Microsoft and Amazon, who recently invested in vegan burgers, okay? Okay, so the CEO of Illumina is Francis D'Souza, an Ethiopian. Get this, family, it ties into Nipsey. It's all relative. It's about to blow your mind. The CEO of Illumina is Francis D'Souza, an Ethiopian Indian gentleman who lived in Dubai for 5 to 16 years. The phone just shut off. Hold on, family. AI just intercepted. Hold on. Oh my God. It just shut it down. Hold on. Wow. Hold on, family. Wait, it just shut down this is why you don't keep anything. Didn't Kiki tell us to write everything down? Hold on. Oh, wow. It shut down. No, it shut down my other phone where I'm reading it. I'm reading it from my other email. Hold on. This is crazy. Let's see. Hold on. Be patient with me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read it quickly. So it's here. Okay, here we go again. All right. Okay, so listen. The CEO of Illumina is Francis D'Souza, an Ethiopian Indian gentleman who lived in Dubai for 5 to 16 years, who was admitted to MIT. Now, you remember MIT, right? It's a techie school. There's a newer competing liquid biopsy company called Freenome. It's funded by the venture capital firm Addison and Horowitz. AH has a project called the Cultural Leadership Fund, which is run by Chris Lyons, connected to Nipsey Hussle. Family, it gets deeper. This is intel coming straight from a C-star who knows about this. Okay, so listen. Connected Chris Lyons connected to Nipsey Hussle for several years and received investment from Diddy and Nas. Okay? Nipsey's father was Eritrean. Okay? So many of you know Eritrean is, likened to Ethiopia. It's very close. Eritrean activist. Nipsey's father was a Eritrean activist. D'Souza is an Ethiopian elite. Eritrea and Ethiopia have been in odds since the 60s. They have had an official war from 1998 to 2000 and only reached a final peace settlement last year. Now listen to this, family. Eritrea and Ethiopia have been in a war in odds. And Nipsey's father was a Ukrainian activist, okay? This is why your bloodline matters. Also, okay, wait, hold on. Uh-oh. Wait a second, no, hold on. There's more. Oh, is the rest missing? Oh my gosh. Wait a second, family. They knocked out the rest. Hold on. Hold on. You know what I'm reading? I always want to make sure I have everything, but hold on. It's the rest is missing. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to have to give you the synopsis, though, because it looks like... Did they delete the rest of this? Okay. Okay, so let me just state this. The rest is... I'm just giving you what works together, okay? I already read it. I'll give you the synopsis. I like to give it to you verbatim, but I'm going to give you the synopsis. Tomorrow is Nipsey's memorial. Why is this important to everyone? Even those who are not in the brown community, who don't know this hip-hop, my dad used to call hip-hoppers, who you don't know this hip-hopper, it's all interrelated. Now, remember, the FleurBrun got a reminder that tomorrow is a rainbow event. Remember, 6 months or more ago, I gave you a hint that something was happening on a Thursday. Also, Luna Ash, big up to Luna Ash, said something would happen on an 11. Tomorrow is the 11th. So maybe nothing, maybe something, everything is always relative. Then we come up with all of a sudden at the Staples, a big, huge memorial is being held without cameras. There will be no cameras present inside of, there won't be any social media covering what's inside of the Staples Coliseum. I call it Coliseum because that's what it's basically. But what makes this interesting is the Staples comes, the Gematria, hold on. I have the Gematria, hold on family. Hold on, I've got some more. Hold on, I've got more intel. Be patient with FleurBrun. You know I'm a woman of a certain age. It takes me a little longer than the youngsters. Hold on. Really? They erased it? Here we go. Okay. Okay, the Gematria. I did the Gematria yesterday. You know what the Gematria comes out to? 11. So tomorrow, if I do the Gematria of Staples, it comes out to an 11, which is an awakening number. And if you take in consideration that the number 11 is the Gematria of the Staples, the Staples place that they're having the memorial, tomorrow is the 11th. So it's an 11-11 tomorrow. Okay, so you have the 11-11th. Also, here it goes. Here it goes. The Staples Center is where this is going to be held. The address for the state, now get this family, this is gonna bug you out for all you Nipsey lovers who appreciate that Sun Star. Check out the address for the Staples Center. The address for the Staples Center is 1111 South Figueroa, St. Los Angeles. The address is 1111 South Figueroa, Los Angeles. The Gematria for the Staples word is 11. Tomorrow is an 11. Family, something's going down tomorrow. I don't know what it is. Something is wild. Listen, big up to our Kiki who did this. Now listen, not only that, hold on. Relatives are, okay, hold on. There's more. There's more. Okay. Okay, not too far, and I don't remember this part because I was written down, not too far from actual this 1111 Staples Stadium that they're going to have the memorial on the 11th, on the Gematria of 11 of the place. There is an indigenous burial ground not too far from Staples, which is notable. I don't know, I can't tell you what is going on, but there is something big planned for tomorrow. It's too many 11s. And as you know, when FleurBrun went into the Matrix, remember, I was just staying in a hotel room with the number 11 and things popped off. So I have a feeling that there is going to be an event. And it could be the event that keeps people distracted, because remember, they've been making this push for everyone to go vegan right before it. There's been all this hoopla over the mysterious passing of Nipsey. Rest in power to Nipsey. I want to say this. This is a beautiful sun star. There isn't any taking away from him. He's been martyred, which is usually the case when someone is so magnanimous in their deeds and actions. As a young man who came from basically the streets and did some phenomenal things, we have to take that in consideration. And also his mother. If you heard his mother speak, you'll know he came from a god. Wombs matter. What comes from a tree, the fruit that comes from a tree says everything about that fruit. This young man's mother is like a goddess. When she spoke about her son's passing with such reverence, you knew that he came from a bloodline that exceeded that of what we're normally accustomed to in the Matrix. Family, all I wanted to do is bring this to you. Big up to Kiki who came this. Me and Kiki have been talking almost every day since we started to speak. I give her much, much respect for bringing in the intel. Also, I'm really appreciative to the timeline of FleurBrun, who put in her phone that the event, the rainbow event, is happening tomorrow. Big up to Aluna Ash, who also brought up the fact that she thought it would happen on an 11. Listen, family, something may be going down tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure I made this video. It's the third day of my fast, my water nano fast. Maybe this is all relative to cleaning out my system, making it a little more plausible and feasible for me to actually bring and field information together so masterfully. And I would, we wanted to plan, Kiki, myself, and whoever would like to join us for Nipsey's memorial, because we're concerned about the safety and just want to make sure everyone's safe. We wanted to do something the same hour. And interesting enough, listen to this, which is more interesting, because you know that we normally do our shield on the 13th hour, which is 1 p.m. Go figure that the memorial is being held at 10 a.m. at the Staples Center. 10 a.m. in Eastern time is the 13th hour at 1 p.m. So FleurBrun will be going live tomorrow at 1 p.m. In honor and respect and protection of all those connected to this beautiful sun stars in a positive way. A lot of us are planning to just come collectively. We're going to sit and do a little beautiful protective mantra to enclose that whole beautiful family and anyone who's in honor and in higher realms of frequency, to protect them with a purple violet light. So if you would like to wear, because our 13th is Saturday. I believe our 13th is Saturday. We normally do our 13th shield, but we're going to do our 13th shield on Saturday. But I thought it'd be beautiful if you wore white. White is a healing color, a very serene color, a color of peace. If you wanted to wear that for our wonderful, enclosement, we're going to bring everybody and put them all in white, in a beautiful purple, protective energy, so that it allows for this, if anything goes down, those people are protected. Because the fact of the matter is, there's something going on in that neck of the woods. That 11, there's too many 11s. Do you think it's by chance they picked an arena that has a 1111? You think it's by chance by Staples itself, the word itself, Gematria wise, is an 11? Do you think by chance on the day of the memorial, it's an 11? Everything is relative. So it's on and popping. I hope you are prepared for whatever goes down. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the calendar. Hold on. Okay, yes. Yes, so tomorrow I'll go on live. If you want to wear white, you don't have to, because some people think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I want to do it in honor because I think this is beautiful. I actually think that something masterful happen, may not even be diabolical, it might be something amazing. We don't want to always think that it's something negative, because listening to Nipsey's mother, she's a Ukrainian. His father was a Ukrainian activist. listening to who and what he comes from, that also pertains to the fact that if in fact he did pass away and he entered into the ancestral realm, and it's close, the Staples Center is right down the block from some sort of indigenous burial ground, who's to say what kind of invocation of beauty and revelations might come from this? So I just think it's beautiful. Hopefully everyone, again, I wanted to share that with you. I think this is amazing. The event, some sort of event, and again, I tell you, I don't remember leaving that in my phone as a reminder, and I already shared it, so it's me telling the truth, because I shared it this morning with Kiki, and I was like, I set this in my reminder, and I showed her the reminder on my phone that popped up this morning. I was like, why would I remind myself of tomorrow as being the rainbow event? And take in consideration that months ago, also Luna Ash said she thought it would happen on 9/11. So I just think, when everything, that I don't believe in coincidences. And I think it's very interesting, the numbers that they chose, the date that they chose, and how this is aligning. So I hope that you share your thoughts, share what you think. If you think FleurBrun's gone too far, some of you think, yes, I'm fasting. So maybe you think, I've gone too far over the edge, but I personally think whenever there's smoke, there's fire, and there might be a rainbow at the end of this storm. So check it out. See what you guys find out. I didn't want to stay too long because I'm on my 3rd day of fast, and I'm on the circadian rhythm. So FleurBrun is nice and ready to snuggle at 6 p.m., which I'm past. 7 p.m. I like to snuggle in my bed and go to sleep because of the fast. Big ups to those who are joining me for the Nano fast. I feel fabulous. You can always get the updates on IG. Normally I share it on IG, so a lot of you get that. FleurBrun, have self-confidence. Oh, I try. Yeah, I tried to, but I also take in consideration, I share with you humbly. I don't know all. I'm not the end all be all. I know only what I know, and sometimes that can change based on new information. So I never want to come to you like I'm the wisdom bearer, and also I want to give props to the Sea Stars who are down with this platform. I'm not a one woman party. I have niestas from every end of this globe, and I got to give them props all day. I got niestas and niestos who rocked with me from day one, and who have come and actually been really supportive and actually lend so much information and intel. I got to give props to them. I am not the person who knows everything, and if I didn't have the support system of many of y'all coming and telling me and sharing things with me, I wouldn't be able to have this platform. I wouldn't be able to have the shows that I do. So I take zero credit. I take credit in as far as the us coming together as a unit, but not as a one woman party. It isn't that kind of party with me. So anyway, I like dancing with many, not one. We learn so much from each other. So, please share. I thank you anyway. I didn't want to leave this too long. Hopefully this stays up. I hope that everyone, if you have any information or intel, let me know what you think, but prepare and wait. I'll be on at 1 p.m. I'm coming live. I'm going to have some good music. I'm not going to have snacks, but I will have some healthy water. I know it's weird for you guys not to see me snack. So I'm going to have my fresh water, my nice, I add like black lava salt. It is like God right now. So I add that to my little elixir. So it actually makes me feel really good. And tomorrow will be my 4th. Interesting. Tomorrow's a 4. Listen, it's my 4th day of my fast. Listen, 111 is a 4. I know I'm drawing numbers together, but tomorrow's the 4th day of my fast, my Nano Waterfast, and it's a 4 because the 111s are 4. It's all relative, family. I'm bringing it together. Got the 411 going. Right, Kay? 411. Remember 411 means information, intel. That'll be interesting. Anyway, family, I love you. I know I didn't stay on for that long, but I got to get some rest because now that I'm fresh and free from GMOs and a lot of the Nano, FleurBrun actually rests really beautifully. So I'm grateful and I want to snuggle. I love you, family. I'm going to come to you 1 o'clock. Wear white in honor of Nipsey and his beautiful mother and family and the Utrain bloodline. I love the healing, beautiful unity consciousness, I will always be in alignment with that. And we want to make sure we put a bubble of healing and positive energy and also protective energy in case, you know, the diabolical want to pop off something, you know, because they always trying to pop something off at their own time. So we'll make sure we have our extra bubble of healing and shield up for all those enlightened, so that if they decide they want to bring something from the left, we already got something from the right, left, back and forth. All right, I love you, family. Peace.